Hi there, my name is Adiola Kingsley James. How are you doing today? I hope my videos have blessed you or have helped you at least learn a thing or two. If they have, can I ask that you please subscribe if you haven't subscribed? Not only should you subscribe, share me with other people and ask them to also subscribe so that they can also know when my videos come out or when I drop new videos and they can watch it. Subscribe now. Before you watch the video, just stop and click subscribe and then watch this video. Thank you. I'm sure you've done it. So once again, my name is Adiola Kingsley James and I'm so excited to be here again today. Today I want to talk about rules of the mind. I'm going to share maybe only two today. Maybe another day I'll share a couple more, but I'm going to share two. One of the, and before I say the two, let me tell you why I want to share this. I've realized that a lot of people, it's like you buy a machine, there's a user manual, but you don't read it. What are you going to be able to do with that machine? You most likely might be able to do very little things, but are you going to be able to get the full benefit of that machine if you don't read the user's manual to know about the phone properly? The answer is no, and your guess is as good as mine. Now, that's the same thing with the mind. We don't know how to use our mind. And so what is happening is that we then are either getting just the barest minimum or we're using it against ourselves. So first thing I'm going to say about one of the rules of the mind is that your mind does what it thinks you want it to do. Let me take that again. Your mind does what it thinks you want it to do. So it's like your best PA, let me put it that way. When you ask your PA, get a notebook, write this, I want you to do this, do this, do this, do this, do that. Your PA says, your wish is my command, sir. That's how your mind is. Now, the next thing is that it doesn't know whether you're telling it the truth, whether you're lying to it, whether you're joking. It doesn't know any of those things. It takes on what you say literally and it runs with it, i.e., this thing is killing me. This thing, I don't want to fix my wardrobe, for example, if that's what you're looking to do. And because you've said that you don't want to fix your wardrobe because it's going to be so much stress, what happens? It gives you maybe a headache. Has that happened before? Or you get an email for something that you need to do immediately. Or it distracts you completely. Why? Because it is your favorite and phenomenal PA. It does what you want it to do, right? So what are you going to do about it now that you have learned about this? You now need to give it favorable, empowering commands. So rather than saying this thing is killing me, maybe you can say this thing might be a challenge for now, but I'm getting better and better and better at it. Maybe you can use words like I choose to do it and I choose to enjoy it now. Maybe. What are the things that you can start to say positively to your mind so that it does exactly what you want it to do? So for example, people say, why me? Why is my life so miserable? Maybe you can change it to why is my life so pleasurable and so beautiful? Why does the universe unfold for me in such an amazing way? That's still you speaking to your mind, but giving it a favorable command. The second thing that I'm going to say is this. Your mind, whatever you focus on, you get more of, right? Now, say, for example, you decide you're going to buy a car, maybe a red Benz, a Mercedes Benz, I don't know what model. Have you noticed that when you decide that you're going to buy that car, you start to see that car everywhere? Those cars were there before, but because you were not focused on it at the time, you didn't see them. But now that you have told your mind, this is what I want to do, what happens? You start to see that car everywhere you go to. That's the same thing with what you do with your mind. Once you focus on something, you get more of it. Lisa Nicole says, energy grows where energy goes. It's the truth. You're putting all your energy there. And so your mind is going to give it back to you. Don't forget, it does what you say, what it thinks you want it to do. And so when you now focus on that spot, you get more of it. So what do you do now that you know that whatever you focus on, you get more of? You then want to focus on things that empower you, and things that are positive, and things that you truly desire, not the things you do not want. And that's the third thing I'm going to share. Your mind doesn't understand the negative word not. When you say, I will not be like my mother, you will end up exactly like your mother. Why? Because your mind doesn't understand the word not. And let's practice it together. Do not think of a pink, big elephant. Do not think, I beg you, do not think of a pink elephant. I beg of you, do not think, even me that is saying to you, I'm seeing the pink elephant. Why? Because one, your mind thinks in words and in pictures, but secondly, it doesn't understand the word not. What it hears is, think of a pink elephant. And so now that you know this third feature of your mind, or rule of the mind, what are you going to start to do? You're going to start to say the things you want. And I'm going to give you an example. People say, oh, I don't want a man or a woman that cheats. So what then do you want if you don't want somebody who cheats? I want a loyal and faithful man. See, that's all you're asking for. But not the person that you don't want. You want something. Why focus on the thing that you do not want when you can focus on the thing you want? So when it hears, I do not want a man that cheats, guess what? It hears, I want a man that cheats. I want a man that cheats on me. And that's what it will give to you. So let's start to change our focus, to focus on what we do want, not what we don't want. And it's the same thing. I want a job that I can earn XYZ amount of money. I want a job that gives me freedom and the capacity to do the things and grow in ways that I want to grow. Not I don't want a job that is disturbing and will kill me. That's the job you're going to get. Yes? I hope I've been able to help. With these 3 rules, I want you to at least practice one of them. Or start to observe with these 3 ones that I've shared with you, the features of your mind. Just start to practice with it. I'm not going to bombard you with so many because I can give you so many others. But I'm going to, let's focus on these 3 and watch it. See that it's your brilliant, phenomenal, most professional PA. See that it doesn't understand the word not. And see also that whatever you focus on, you get more of. So focus on the things that you want more of. Say the things you want more of. And see the things you want more of. And when they all come together, you get more of what you want rather than more of what you don't want. Once again, my name is Adiola, and I hope that this video helps you. Like I said, subscribe. And if you want more support with how to work with your mind, send me a message and I'll come back to you and show you how I can help. And if there are other topics you want me to talk about that you're struggling with and you want answers to, send us those questions. We'll answer them as well, because we're here to help one another. I believe that iron sharpens iron. So if I'm here to serve you, you can share what you would like me to talk about and I'll talk about it. Okay? Have a wonderful day. Love and light.